I'm often asked that question. MCI stands for Merida Capital Investments. We're a boutique investment company located in Merida in the state of the Yucatan, Mexico. Our company specializes in providing low interest loans to local Mexicans. Merida is really the mixture of the old and the new. It has a wonderful colonial city, but it also has a modern infrastructure in the north. I mean, Merida has modern malls. They have malls with indoor skating rinks. They've got modern hospitals. They've got high-speed highways. There's a new highway that was developed between Progreso and Merida, and it's 8 lanes. It has an international airport. One of the great things about Merida is the proximity of its location. It is 30 minutes from the Gulf Coast. It's a 3-hour drive from Cancun. It's a 2-hour flight from Houston or Mexico City, and only an 1.5-hour flight from Miami. They've gone to the traditional Mexican banks, but been told, because of their unestablished credit rating, that they're going to be charged an interest rate of 45 to 60%. You heard me correctly, 45 to 60%. I know it's hard to believe, but it is a fact. That is who our typical client is. But we only lend money to these individuals if they can provide us adequate security. That is the key. We only provide secured loans. The maximum we would lend any client would be 65% of the appraised value of the asset they provide as collateral. We are able to offer our clients an interest rate of between 30 and 35%. Although it sounds high to most North Americans, to the average Mexican person, this is an incredible opportunity. We're oversecured, as a matter of fact, is the best way to put it. I'll give you an example. We had an individual that wanted to purchase a car. It was a BMW. This individual is a professional. He was a lawyer. The car was about $35,000 that he wished to purchase. We don't secure against vehicles, as I mentioned earlier. But in this case, this individual owned a property, owned a home. We had it appraised. It was valued at $150,000. There was no lien, and it was outright owned, clear title by this individual. Well, we lent the $35,000 to this lawyer. In return, we secured against his home. In the event that he didn't pay, he would lose his home. So you can see how we take extraordinary measures to secure against different assets. So as I mentioned, the maximum that we're going to lend anybody is 65% of the loan to value. But in many cases, we have extra security, more than adequate security. Another point is, we don't sit around like the traditional banking system in North America. If an individual defaults on a loan payment, they have 7 days to bring that payment into good standing. If they fail to bring it in good standing, we will proceed with legal action within 45 days. Once we receive court approval, we will commence to liquidate the property through auction. And in that process, we're going to recover our initial capital that was loaned to the individual, all the interest that would have been earned, and any associated court costs. Please keep in mind that we have a team of lawyers, and we have over 20 years experience in doing contract law. I am proud to say that even with the current economic downturn, we have not had a loan default yet. Why not subsidize your retirement? Many of our investors are retirees. They're on a fixed income. They need to maximize their returns. A 15% annual return goes a long way in subsidizing your returns. You know, you can take that 15% and that pays for your airfare. That pays for your property taxes. That pays for your groceries for 6 months. That 15% can pay for your maid, for your gardener, okay, for your hydro, for your telephone, for your internet. Many of our investors invest approximately $50,000 with a 15% annual return. That's giving them a $7,500 return year over year over year. You'll see our website, which is www.meritacapitalinvestments.ca. You can click the Investors tab and complete the form online, and I will personally call you to discuss the investment opportunity with Merida Capital Investments. I look forward to hearing from you, and thank you for taking the time to find out more about Merida Capital Investments.